Good evening. We present the news summary. The head of the International Monetary Fund mission to Seychelles, Todd Schneider, says Seychelles is respecting and honoring its commitment to the IMF. Mr. Schroeder made the comment after he had paid a courtesy call on President Wivel Ramkalawan. Accompanying him on the visit were Aïssatou Diallo, member of his delegation, Seychelles Finance Minister Nadia Hassan, and Central Bank Governor Caroline Abel. Mr. Schroeder says the IMF is satisfied with the progress Seychelles has made, but he will give more details in a press conference tomorrow.
We do this every 6 months. Seychelles has a 3-year arrangement with us. This is the 3rd review in this lending program, so out of 6, so we're about halfway through this program. Well, the program really has 2 parts because it's divided between 2 lending facilities. One is called the Extended Funding Facility, and that's mainly about macroeconomics. The second facility is called the Resilience and Sustainability Facility, which is about a number of things, but mainly in this context about climate adaptation and mitigation. So we're providing support on both aspects. On the macroeconomic side, we are, as I say, we're conducting a review. So it's looking at how the government has performed relative to both numerical targets and some structural reform measures. In that sense, it's done very well. All of the numerical targets for this review have been met. The progress has been good on the structural side. Some things have already been completed. Some things are still in train and will be completed hopefully prior to our review in December. On the RSF side, there's quite a lot of work that has been done. This is mainly structural things, and that has to do mainly with adapting public financial management and public investment management to climate-related needs, and also adapting financial sector supervision and oversight, again, to climate risk. And there again, progress has been pretty good. Some things we've had to shift out further down the timeline because of just the time it takes to complete those kind of very complicated reviews. But it's been, I think, a pretty successful mission, and hopefully we will conclude today. And then subject to approval by my executive board, this would release about $12 million equivalent in December for funding.
The Central Bank of Seychelles and the Seychelles Bankers Association have joined together in a call to the public to be more mindful about financial frauds. According to the banks, since the beginning of this year, some 120 account holders have fallen victims of those scams and have lost their money.
In recent months, there has been a rise in fraudulent financial activities, particularly internet banking, and this is a growing concern for the Bankers Association as well as the Central Bank. And we are here today to start providing awareness to the public on watch out when they are doing financial transactions on the internet banking platforms or mobile banking platforms, whichever the case may be. So this is a growing concern for us, and we're here today to just get the message across to the public on what has been happening and what they should do to prevent falling victims to these scams. In the 120 cases that were recorded by the banks, all of them, customers lost money. However, there were a few cases whereby the banks were able to recover some of the funds when the customers came in time to report it.
The Ministry of Education, together with students and teachers from all over Mahé, gathered for a spiritual assembly at the National Theatre Montfleury. It was the first activity to launch Teachers Week. The spiritual gathering was a moment of reflection along with performances dedicated to current teachers, retired, and those who have since passed away. It was the Minister for Education, Dr. Justin Valentin, who launched this year's Teachers Week. The Principal Secretary for Education, Myrna Lantin, described the task of a teacher as a noble profession.
We begin the week with mixed feeling and emotions. We hold in our memory all teachers who have departed. They have left behind impactful work, and we are now building on the work for greater wealth. We are, on the other hand, especially we who are still around, let us be excited for the many wonders we aspire to bring forward for our children. May the good Lord hear our calls. We have more candles to light. Some tunnels are darker than others, but regardless, they are paths that we must cross. So as we are entrusted, as teachers, we are entrusted to fulfill this world with love, kindness, and sometimes miracles. We give even if sometimes we have nothing. We keep giving even if we have no more to give. This is our vocation.
And this was the Minister for Education, Dr. Justin Valentin, launching this year's Teachers Week. The third edition of the L'Hospitalité La Fierté Cécile Excellence Award ceremony was held last Saturday. The award ceremony celebrates the outstanding achievements of those who have gone above and beyond their daily duties to exemplify the true spirit of hospitality in our industry. There were two categories, that of the best tourism establishment and that of the best tourism employee. There was also the Minister's Award given to Colin Constance, owner of Cocossier, for his innovative way of promoting Seychelles. And this was the news summary. Thank you for your attention.